Hi, I'm Sarah. Welcome to the Daily English Show. Today I'm going to talk about one of the suggestions that tokyocooney sent me. You should check out his channel. He's a comedian in Tokyo. You've probably learnt a lot of and lots of. A lot of and lots of are exactly the same, except lots of is informal. I have lots of pens. I have lots of books. I have lots of money. Did you know that there are other ways of saying lots? For example, heaps, stacks, loads, piles, tons, trucks. These are all informal. By the way, informal doesn't mean rude, it just means that you might not want to use them in certain situations, such as writing a university essay or making a formal speech. I think people use heaps a lot in New Zealand, and to emphasise the quantity, you can lengthen the E sound. There are heaps of people at the party. I think loads is more common in England. My sister lived in London for a couple of years, and when I talked to her on the phone, I noticed that she said loads a lot instead of heaps. Another colourful word, which I quite like, is shitloads. This is very informal, or vulgar slang, according to the dictionary. So be careful if you use this word. You might not want to use it if you, say, work at a bank or something. Good afternoon, sir. Goodness me, you have shitloads of money in your account. Kia ora, this is Stick News. On Saturday, the Health Minister of Japan called women birth-giving machines. 3 of the opposition parties are now calling for his resignation.
Japan has a declining birth rate. Some people are worried about the lack of tax money to look after the elderly and other beneficiaries. 71-year-old Yanagisawa Hakuo is the Minister of Health, Labour and Welfare. He's in charge of dealing with the declining birth rate. On Saturday, he talked about the issue in a speech. He called women umukikai, or birth-giving machines. He said the number of women aged between 15 and 50 is fixed. Because the number of birth-giving machines and devices is fixed, all we can ask for is for them to do their best, per head. Today, 3 of Japan's 4 opposition parties agreed that they want him to resign over the remark, but the Prime Minister disagrees. He says Yanagisawa is a person with deep insight, and one internet commenter said, if every politician got fired for saying something stupid, who would run the country?
And that was Stick News for Tuesday, the 30th of January. Kia ora.
This is a bell that you can ring on the mountain. It's a memorial for a guy who really loved Niseko. Apparently he was still really fit even when he was 100 years old. If you ring this bell, you'll have a safe time on the mountain.
Not really, do you? What was it? Yeah, is that a horror? That got an Oscar, didn't it? She was really good in it. Do you know what else she's been in? Do you like horror movies? I don't really either, but I watched one last night. Misery. Have you seen that? Yeah, maybe it's more of a thriller. Yeah, Kathy Bates got Best Actress. Yeah, she was in Titanic. She was the new money rich woman, the one that was nice to Jack.
He has of friends. Heaps. There's of food in the fridge. Tons. She has of money. Stacks. I have of work to do. piles. I have of emails to answer. Loads.
And that was the Daily English Show. Thanks heaps for watching the show today. Bye.